What's up, guys? Have any of you ever seen one of these? It's the Katana by PolarPro, and it's for the Mavic Pro. Basically, it takes this and turns it into this. It's set up to take advantage of the already existing 3-axis gimbal on the Mavic Pro. Essentially, you're getting a Steadicam like a Ronin or a Mavic for $50. So instead of having to buy a more expensive, separate rig, you can buy something for $50 and take advantage of equipment you've already got. Maybe you need to get a steady shot where you're not allowed to fly a drone. This may be a viable option. Is it as good as a Ronin? I doubt it's going to be that good, but honestly, there's only one way to find out. Okay, so first impressions, it does pretty good. It does pretty good. It does okay if you maintain a very stable, steady foot movement. So now what I want to do is forget trying to walk, because obviously those limitations are visible. What I want to try to do now is use the boosted board to do some tracking shots and things like that. So I'm going to use the boosted board to eliminate any foot shaking and bouncing. I don't necessarily need a reason to use the boosted board, but I pretty much find one daily. I've had a lot of people ask me to show more and talk about what I do for a living, which is filmmaking. So that'd be a good time to test the Katana and show you a little bit about what I do. Tonight I'm with Kenny, Grayson, and Justin's over there, and we're getting ready for a very short film, single shot short film that we're going to be doing about a month or so. And tonight we got permission from the city to come out to the location where we're going to be shooting, and we've got these military grade, what are we calling them? Smoke canisters. The fire department's on standby. If anything, it ought to be exciting. Did you bring a fire extinguisher?
Just in case. Safety first, or not at all.
So what'd you think of the Katana?
Yeah, no, I did like it. Yeah, I again really.
And
steady.
he's a filmmaker.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to continue the testing with the Katana, and we decided to take advantage of its abilities. We're going to try to film something that we've wanted to film for a long time. I've brought Morgan Wade, X Games gold medalist, friend, and what else you got?
Not much.
So what we're going to do, Morgan is going to manual this bridge. It's about 150 yards long, and we're going to do a wind-up. We've tried to film this in the past, and there's just no way to keep up. I've tried pedaling a bike, I've tried skateboarding under my own power, and we can't do it. So we're going to use the Katana mounted onto the Mavic Pro, riding on the boosted board to film the BMX bike manual all the way across this 150-yard bridge. Here we go. That'll work. Alright, so my final thoughts on the Katana by PolarPro. I like it. I really do. It's well made. It feels like good quality. It holds your phone well, and really most importantly, it holds the Mavic really well. The drone doesn't slide around much, and it keeps it very, very stable. It keeps it very, very secure. You know, this is not gonna replace your need for a Ronin or some, you know, professional size rig. But if you already own a Mavic, this is a much cheaper option than a Ronin or even an Osmo. This is a much cheaper, more affordable option to utilize the tool that you already have. So that's awesome. The biggest limitations that this setup has is not with the Katana, it's with the Mavic. This gives you a great stability of being able to hold the Mavic Pro in a very functional, easy way to manipulate it. The Mavic itself, though, does have its limitations because you do have to be very, very cautious with your movements so that you're not jostling the gimbal too much. As long as you take that into account, you can get this to work really beautifully for you. So, as always, I'll put a link below. Understand, I don't make any money off the sales of this. PolarPro was just generous enough to send me one of these to review, and they asked me to give my honest opinion. So check them out. I do recommend this. This is a really cool product. Thank you, Morgan, for helping me out. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.